Well, I discovered today that Princeton does not accept transfer students. And I'll be the first one to say that I had no, large aspiration of particularly going to that school. Uh, Although it was my intention to transfer to some Ivy League after 2 years of whatever school I end up going to. And I'm to put it into a perspective that people can understand, and I think most people already know, these schools are very selective. And at the same time, there are about what, six, seven, eight different Ivy League schools in the United States. So in applying to all of them, after making up grades in whatever school I choose to go to, I would think that one would at least just kind of think, the idea is the more I apply to, the better my chances are of getting accepted somewhere. And it's just kind of disturbing to know that the number went down slightly today. Of course, it's been down since the early 1990s, either 1990 or 1991. So I'm not really surprised by that perspective. But even then, it still frustrates me to an extent because I was willing to put the effort into trying to raise my grades and sort of improving upon myself. And this is kind of their way of sticking a middle finger up in my face, almost, and saying you should have been good that initial time. You didn't make the cut. You're defeated before you even get to start. And I'm kind of making this again, referring back to the video where I was rambling and talking about why believing in yourself doesn't work. It all goes back to this continued type of mentality I'm starting to have, which is there's always something in the way of what I want, and it's as if it's impossible. I face the prospects of failing a math class because of its difficulty, and have failed math classes because of their difficulty, because they're just so. It's a subject I just have a hard time with, and I really believe in college. I don't even have no chance, at least of maintaining anything above a C minus. With that in mind, I was still, going to try. It's just that when you tell me that you're not going to take me no matter what, it sort of erases any real reason to give that effort. Because it's like telling me, you can keep on trying, but we're gonna keep on saying no. And I've had this kind of thing where, oh, maybe they'll change in the next 2 years. As high a probability as that of happening diminishes by each passing day, because again, they've been this way since the early 1990s. So it continues to befuddle me why I even thought that in that split moment. It's so hard to not get frustrated over this and lose it, because I honestly believe the only chance I have of achieving and having the best opportunity I can possibly have isn't going to one of those schools, one of the Ivy Leagues. I am entirely inclined to say that, and I'm not speaking on anyone else or anyone else's potential. This is referring entirely to me. If I don't go to one of those schools after 2 years of whatever, be it a community college or a public or private institution, my mistake, I will never amount to half of what I intend to be or what I would like to be. Because that is the only way. Basically, everyone in my position who has had the ambitions that I have has gone to one of those schools, and I can't allow, my own inadequacies, along with the, policies of one school to slow me down. That is true, but at the same time, it's as if the effort I'm giving, even if I continue to persist in saying, yes, I can do it, yes, I can do it, doesn't work. And I could have. This is why I kept saying why believing in yourself doesn't work. I could have believed, oh, I'll get in there after 2 years, and then the 2 years are up, and I go to apply, and they tell me we don't accept transfer students. I would have just fainted. So this is going back to what I was saying, and I hope everybody has a good day. I'm kind of disappointed and disillusioned.